We already did that.
That's where all the sweating comes from.
Unbelievable. Never meet your heroes, they say. They're going to call you sweaty for an hour and a half. I killed you with kindness there. You see how I got you?
Yeah, well, I would say aim higher is what I would say.
Please welcome Jason Isaacs back to the stage. He's back.
I brought this. You're looking a little shiny on the
Oh, my
monitor out there. I
God.
don't know.
Unbelievable.
It's over there.
Hello. I don't care.
Just mop it down.
I got it. Jason Isaacs, you are a villain. Now it's time for a segment we call Petty is the Head That Wears the Crown. Look, this is a moment of big complaints and big problems. But in this segment, each of us is going to share for 1 minute a tiny, tiny complaint. The goal will be to share the smallest complaint because the pettiest complaint will win. We will rank them. Okay?
Okay.
And so let's see who has...
And it's a complaint just in general in life.
But whatever you want. The smaller the better.
Okay.
First up, Jason.
Oh. Well, there's so many things that bother me. So I'm English. You may or not have noticed that. But when I'm in America, when I order tea, as I do in a restaurant, I go, "Can you put the bag in the water before it boils?" And they go, "Sure." And then they always bring the fucking water with a bag next to it. And they go, "We have a choice of bags, sir." And I go, "I told you to put the water in the bag." And it makes me want to actually stick a fork in their eye, always.
Wow.
It's a source of tremendous fury for me.
So I'm a coffee person. It's a coffee country. So they're a coffee country.
Ouch.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's just the reality. I don't know tea culture. So
You need to put the bag in the water when it's hot, not when it's lukewarm when it comes to the table. It's got to steep in the water.
but wouldn't it just doesn't never gets as good?
No, it's not tea. It's some kind of urine-colored, I don't know what, dishwater.
Do you put cream in your tea or milk?
No, because I'm a vegan. How do you know someone's a vegan? Because they tell you. And yeah,
You're a vegan?
That's why. I'm a vegan. I
Paula
put oat
doesn't eat
milk in
eggs.
there, almond. I know. The whole egg debate. I heard
More
back
for
there.
me, I say.
That's all I got. I do. I'm just now thinking of the 8 million other funnier things I could have said other than teabag, but I'll get him in the car on the way
Go
home.
ahead.
I'll
Come
call
on.
you.
Hey,
I'll
they edit
text
this
you.
thing. They edit this thing.
Suitcases were around forever, and somehow in about 1990, someone went, "You know what? Let's put 2 wheels on a
Yeah,
suitcase."
yeah.
Fucking great. And about 10 years later, someone went, "Fuck it, let's put 4 wheels on a suitcase." What took so long?
I
It's
know.
a wheel.
I know.
Isn't that shocking? I remember
Ridiculous.
when I was a kid. I just remember it was like suitcases. You got to buy a little crate, a little pull thing when you go on a family trip.
Yeah,
You got to
yeah.
get one of those things because that had wheels on it.
A porter.
Yeah, like one of those things, and you just traveled with that. And then somebody was like, "There's a better way." But why did it take until the late '90s?
So why did they put 2 wheels on, and then some time later, someone else went, "Oh my God, let's put a 3rd wheel on." And then 5 years later, someone went, "You know what? Stick a 4th wheel on the other corner, and they'll fucking stand up by themselves."
I
It's
think it has
amazing.
something to do with the wheel finally coming into the public domain.
Could be right.
Do you know when
Somebody owned them before that.
I was traveling before wheelie luggage. And
Wait, you travel?
yeah, I do.
Wow, you
yeah.
have such complaints about coming here. I would think that you
Get her,
don't
Eddie.
get
Get
out
her.
much.
Well, I don't. I just drive to the airport and then I fly. I don't drive all over hell and back.
You
But
should get a Waymo.
what's
I
a
would
Way-
love to see you
what
in a
is it-
Waymo.
What is
Those
it?
are the driverless cars
She
that you see
doesn't
around.
have any television subscription.
I know.
She's not
She
going to
has
go to
no
driverless
streaming
car.
services.
Yeah.
We
bet
mentioned
it's-
something on. Mentioned the OA, and it was on net, and she's like, "I don't have any of those."
Yeah.
I don't pay for television.
No, fair enough.
Yeah.
I have DVDs and VHS.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't pay for television.
Which, you know what? You will have the last laugh because when the shit goes down and the grid falls, you're going to be watching whatever you want.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
But when wheelie luggage first came out, I thought people had wheelie luggage. I never said it out loud. I never chastised anyone the way I've clearly done here tonight. But I really thought people that used wheels were kind of wussy. And then I, of course, got wheelie luggage, and I'm like, oh my God, what the hell was I thinking? It's a fantastic thing, if we, and now not only do people have 4-wheel luggage, but they put their kid on top of it.
Yeah, and some of them have little seats.
Yeah.
No, some of them just tell the kid to hold on to the handle, and away they go.
I had a trolley with a cart with 3 suitcases on, checking in one time. My 3-year-old was sitting on top and she fell off and clanked her head so loudly on the bottom. And the people at British Airways were like, sir, maybe you would like to take the next flight and something. And I realized afterwards they weren't being kind. I said, no, she's absolutely fine. But what they were thinking was, I don't want her to have a hemorrhage on the flight. And that's what they weren't care about my kid at all. They just didn't want any dead child.
Yeah,
That's
liability.
right.
Sure.
That's a delay waiting to happen.
Yeah.
And that's not the British Airways way.
Yeah.
Do they do the T right on the British Airways? Do they get
They
that?
do the T. They know exactly what to do with the tea. Yeah.
Yeah.
That must be a comfort when you're traveling.
It's such a joy.
Paula, you're up next. What's your tiniest complaint of the day?
Oh boy. Okay, here's one. Well, there's a lot. In the Ziploc bag, which I try. I reuse my Ziploc bags. I rinse them and reuse them. But if you get the kind that aren't the Ziploc is not quality, and you have to keep redoing it, then you go to put the thing in the freezer and it's still not right, and then it just that really gets.
It gets you.
Yeah.
Have you seen the ones that have the
time-consuming.
slider now? You got to get the ones with the slider. You know about that, right?
Yeah.
Has that hit you?
I think I occasionally do have that kind. It's the better kind. It's a higher quality kind. The other thing, okay, wait, I know, but along the same lines of plastic bags, because I sift my litter boxes, and I sift them into a trash bag, and sometimes when you can't there's no way of separating the two halves of the trash bag.
Mm-hmm.
That can take hours.
That stinks. I'm
Yeah.
sorry that's happening to you.
The most effective way of doing it is having damp fingers,
Right.
and so you may never have struggled with this.
Unbelievable. Wow. I have a big complaint about tonight. Love It or Leave It is brought to you by Armra Colostrum. Every day it seems like we're being told to worry about something new, like gut health or metabolic optimization or living forever, which, no thanks. Armra doesn't want to live forever.
That's good.
I'm in. I'll keep going.
Quite an answer to give you.
I'm
Quite
here
an
for-
assumption to make.
Yeah, I'm here for a long time, not a good time. And now there's so many supplements to choose from, it would even make Gwyneth Paltrow's head spin. Wow.
Whoa.
But it doesn't have to be that difficult. If your new year, new me resolve is starting to wane, give your immunity and gut health their best chance with Armra Colostrum. Probiotics and other supplements are touted as a gut health solution, but most products on the market are dead before they even reach your gut. Armra Colostrum naturally fortifies your entire gut wall system and optimizes your whole body microbiome, which helps guard against irritants that can trigger digestive issues and compromise your immune system. Research has shown that colostrum helps to enhance nutritional absorption. Armra Colostrum can help stabilize blood sugar levels, modulate hormones, ignite your metabolism. The bioactives in Armra Colostrum have been shown to aid in reactivating hair follicle stem cells and activating collagen production. Wow. That's cool. We've even worked out a special offer for my audience, so move over to their previous offer. Get 50% off your first order when you go to tryarmra.com/loveit or enter code LOVEIT at checkout. That's tryarmra.com/loveit.
Can I piggyback on that?
Yes.
Just on trash bags and plastic bags. The times in my life when I have wanted to murder someone the most were after I get home after buying trash bags and then find out they're scented.
Oh, that is the worst. Yeah.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Who's fucking? What evil fucking monster?
Yeah.
Thinks you know what? I want your garbage to smell like a nursing home.
I'm so glad you brought this up. It's so important. The fucking scented garbage bags are disgusting.
They are
Disgusting.
I don't think I want my garbage to, even if it smelled good, I think it's a bad idea. I would like nothing from this bag.
Yes.
Because it's like, how are things so bad right now in this garbage situation that it's not so bad that you're taking it to the street,
Right.
or to the fucking chute, but also you need to have a scent coming out of it to hide the stench
Right.
of the garbage in your
what's
house.
going on?
What is the point of time where you need the scented garbage
Yes.
bag? Because you put the fucking garbage bag in the garbage can. The idea is you get it out of your way.
Yes.
Then you briefly experiencing it when you're taking the garbage
Right,
out, and
right.
then it's on the fucking street or wherever you take your garbage. You're never living around these fucking bags.
No.
It's stupid.
And also
it's stupid.
that
What if it's
bag-
raining? What if it's a horrible rainy day? You don't want to take it outside. You don't have a raincoat, you know. And you go, I'm going to put up with it for a little bit longer until the rain stops, but I can't stand the smell. I wish I had some kind of sickening strawberry thing over the top of it.
Guys, I think we have ourselves a senti.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
No,
right.
I've never heard of a scent to go. I'm quite excited. I'm going to buy some to take back to
they're
England.
nauseating.
Oh my God!
I
and
think
sometimes you can't find ones that aren't scented.
I think that a
God, I
garbage
love
bag,
America.
a garbage bag should be a blank, like a blank slate, a blank canvas on which your week's experiences can be relived on the way to the trash.
That's
Oh,
right.
know?
yeah.
That's right. Oh, right. We had
Yeah.
quesadillas.
And
Yeah.
and you get the smell of decay, which is like regret, over so many ways. I don't want Glad to tell me what to feel.
Well, if they had regret scented bags, I would get those.
I'd wear them. I'd wear them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd have a whole suit made out of them. Oh, these?
Andy, do you have another complaint? Do you
Well,
have
I did have one loaded up, and it's not. I mean,
Let it out.
Yeah, I'm a dog owner. I live in Pasadena. People leaving dog shit around, like that's infuriating and should be punishable by something. And it's the only reason.
Death is the only language
It's
these
the
people
only
understand.
it's the only reason that I'm for like CCTV everywhere, just to get people leaving dog shit. I just think there should be a whole part of city government just focused on that. But the thing that gets me beyond that is that you go to the trouble of picking it up, and I'm not one of those people that says, don't put dog shit in my trash can. It's a trash can. Put your dog shit in there. I don't care. But then they put it in the recycling
Yeah. No,
or the
that's-
yard waste.
Well, hold on a
You
second.
might as well throw it in the street.
I'm going to ask a question.
Yes.
Okay. And you're passionate.
Yes.
And I love that. If I have compostable poop bags, which I do, and it's filled with poop, can I not put that in
A
the...
carnivore's poop is not compostable.
It doesn't go in the yard waste?
It does not.
Really? It's not manure? It's not
No.
great on soil? and
No,
stuff?
it's the same way that you can't put human shit in there.
What?
It does not.
Oh,
Now we get why he needs scented bags.
Now, Andy, in fairness, you're making a
I have
point
to
that
apologize to all of my neighbors now.
the reason...
He's out there again. How does he prop himself up?
Yes, I would say that the reason I wasn't putting human waste in the yard waste bin is not because I knew I couldn't. It's just simply that I wouldn't. But when I thought, I genuinely am learning this from you on this
Yes.
stage, that I thought because I went to the trouble of buying compostable bags, that meant that green and black were both acceptable places.
No, that
Green and black, yes. Brown, no.
technically that poop is not. I mean, of course, when it's mixed in with everything, it's but it is
not supposed to
technically
be.
not supposed to be compostable. If you had a compost pile in your backyard, you could, like, I used to live in an equestrian area of Burbank, and there would be horse shit on the street, and I'd put it in our compost pile because that's fantastic.
They eat hay, 'cause they eat hay.
They eat hay. It's an herbivore. But dog shit, you
Wait,
don't want to do it.
I'm a vegan, so I'm fine.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
Just see him. I'm a vegan. It's okay.
The alert is off. Good.
Yeah, boy, you want to get that information out to the neighborhood watch.
What a fascinating thing to learn. All right, here's my complaint. My tiniest complaint. It's this: if NyQuil and DayQuil in the bottles. DayQuil, you can take it every 4 to 6 hours. Take it 3 times, maybe 4 times if you're nasty. NyQuil, max once. They are the same size bottle. That does not make any sense whatsoever. You never need the same amount of NyQuil as DayQuil. Look, maybe there are sickos out there that when
With
they're sick,
NyQuil, it's not about need. Sometimes it's about desire.
well, that's what I was going to say. Maybe there are sickos out there that midday are just like, I want to go to La La Land.
Right,
I'm taking
right,
a
right.
midday NyQuil. But for the most part, you go DayQuil, NyQuil. DayQuil, NyQuil. Which means you end up buying the fucking 2-pack because it is $3 cheaper to buy
Right,
the 2-pack.
exactly.
And then you go into your drawer where you've reorganized to put all this stuff together because you realized during the pandemic that you had 6 or 7 years worth of this stuff, most of which was expired once you all got it in one place. And what do you end up with? You have half a bottle of NyQuil, you have like 3/4 bottle of NyQuil, half bottle DayQuil, 3/4 bottle of NyQuil, half bottle DayQuil.
Well,
It's
really,
it's a small complaint.
It's reasonable.
the only thing is that NyQuil is the only one that's a mixer.
That's true.
DayQuil is not a.
That's true.
It's not a
Little
mixer.
ice, little vodka, little
Right,
ice,
exactly.
a maraschino.
Yeah, yeah.
Just something nice. Maybe something
Right.
bitter, just to kind of
Call some friends around, have a NyQuil party, and
Yeah,
just
sure.
clear your backlog.
But NyQuil just puts you to sleep, and then
Not if you fight it.
Going to sleep.
I can NyQuil. It's just a little bit of antihistamine. It's baby antihistamine. Glug. I'm fine with it. I'm on it right now.
All right, it's time to vote. Who had the smallest complaint? I'm going to take myself out because I'm the host. We have Paula, who complained about the Ziploc closure. We have Andy, who also complained about the Ziploc closure.
No, I
No, he
complained about
complained
scented
about
garbage bags.
Scented garbage
but
bags.
that was really just
An
you know,
add-on.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was just a piggyback.
So we have Ziploc bags, scented garbage bags.
No,
and
No, what
mine.
was your-
I want the dog shit.
oh, yours was the
Yeah,
dog
I
shit.
want the dog shit in the recycling or the yard waste.
Yes, which was also educational. And then we have Jason, who I'm going to let you choose whether you thought tea or the wheels not being invented until the late 90s was pettier. All right. Who thinks the smallest complaint was Paula's? Who thinks it was Andy's? Wow.
Total sun.
I cannot come up with small complaints. Every issue I have is huge.
You carry such authority, whatever you
Yeah,
say.
it was. It was
Absolutely.
powerful. It changed hearts and minds. Or is it Jason wondering why the tea isn't hot and the wheels weren't present till the
Well, that's a
second...
combo. It's never going to be small, is it? You just multiply.
Yeah.
Wow. I have to say, I think Jason takes it.
I think
he
so.
takes the petty crown. And that's our show. Thank you to Jason Isaacs, Paula Poundstone, Andy Richter. There are 633 days until the midterms. Have a great night and have a great weekend.